Okay, the purpose of this short tutorial video is to go through the steps involved in updating the status of your leads in Dice. Alright, we all know that we get a detailed lead report every night at 6 o'clock delivered to our inbox. And when you look at that lead report, in the far right hand column, you're going to see the status column. Any lead that you see that has a current status of an I is a lead that needs to be updated. Okay? So when you get that report and you see an I, it's your reminder to get into Dice and update that lead to the correct sales status. So again, the purpose of this video tutorial is to show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. The very first thing you want to do is log into Dice. So I think we all know how to do that. I'm just going to go through that process with you all here. I'm in the caps. You've got to be mindful to not have your caps lock on. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. And then this next screen is putting your initials twice, and then boom, we're in Dice. Let me open this screen up all the way. Now my main screen looks a little bit different than yours, but this screen should look pretty close to yours, and you get into the proper screen, which is option 1, Sales Lead Processing, as you see here. Okay. Now as you see, we're in the main screen, the lead processing screen. So what you would do here is enter your lead number. In this case, I'm going to be updating a few leads from one of our consultants to use as the example. And we're at lead 219020. Okay, and this lead is for Jason Grispanowitz. All right, all the appropriate information is in there. But if you look down to the bottom right in the sales status screen, now again, we have a few ways to get down to the bottom right. You can either just hit the enter key and it brings you through all the cells, or you hit the down arrow, which brings you through all the cells. The quickest way to get down to the very last cell on the bottom right is you simply hit the page down key, as I've done here, and as you can see, okay, brought us right down to the bottom. Now if by chance, folks, you can't see this on your screen because it's below what you can currently see, there should be a slide bar on the right hand side of your screen. Just pull it down and you'll get to see where we are right now. So we're down by the sales status cell. What you simply want to do is hit the F2 key and another window is going to open up, giving us all the available options to update the lead. All right. Again, the default is an I, which stands for an inquiry. And what you want to do is go through all the available options here and choose the one most appropriate for the status of the lead we're currently in. In this case, for Jason, it is a demo no sale. It was a presentation made. We did not sell. So what you want to do is, again, go through the available options and find the most appropriate one. Now be mindful also that you have options going up. I'm hitting the up arrow now. As you can see, the very first one is appointment, and then the down arrow brings you all the way down to X time, which stands for we could not meet time schedule. So in this case, it was a presentation no sale. And if we come to the DNS option, you see here, it says demo done no sale. It's a simple demo no sale. So when you hit the enter key in a demo no sale, another window is going to open up. It's for a to-do list. If you want to put a reminder in there to do a particular thing, maybe to follow up by a certain day or to send a letter out thanking them. Again, if you don't want to use this to-do function, just simply hit F4 and another screen is going to open up. In this case, it asks for a date. You can see a date here. And what it's asking for is the date of your demo no sale. So in this case, it was July 15th of 09. Hit enter, and then boom, it brings you right back down to the sales status cell again, where we see the updated sales status code of DNS, which again is demo no sale. At that point, to lock this into the system, you simply hit the down arrow. Okay? And then boom, your screen will go blank. And just to make sure that the system was updated properly, you want to get back into the lead to make sure it took. So you can simply do that by hitting your page up key, and you'll notice that all the information is repopulated, and then coming down to the DNS screen, again, the sales status is in fact DNS demo no sale, so it worked. Okay? All right, let's do a couple of more. F4. Let's go to lead number 219119, okay, which is Elaine Thurman. Again, sales status is we're going to go down and check. Again, we're going to hit the page down key, which brings it down to sales status. And again, you see the eye. And in this case, it was also a presentation no sale. So again, F2. The next window pops up. We're going to search for the demo no sale option, as we see here. Enter. The tickler screen comes up. The to-do list comes up. We don't want to enter anything in there. F4. It's going to ask for presentation date no sale. In this case, it was 07 of 1109. Enter. And boom, the sales status is there. All right. To lock it in, hit the down arrow. Screen goes blank. Again, we want to make sure that the system was in fact updated, so let's go ahead and hit the page up key. Again, the page up key, by the way, is on the far right hand side of your keyboard. Hit the page up. The previous contact is repopulated, and if we come down again to the sales status cell, we can see the demo no sale is shown. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try another one with a slightly different situation, different update, and we're going to go to lead number 221068, 221068, which is a John Beggs. In this case, our consultant was no-showed on this appointment. So again, we want to go page down to get to the sales status cell. F2 to get the available update options. There is in fact a sales status update option called no show, where the lead was not home. We hit enter. Again, we get our to-do list. If you want to use that, go ahead and input the information. If not, F4. And again, the sales status cell has repopulated. To lock that in, hit the down arrow again on the bottom right hand side of your keyboard. And as you see, takes a couple of seconds sometimes, but boom, it's updated because we got the blank screen. Let's hit the page up key to make sure that it in fact was registered in the system. And there we go. If we come back down to sales status, we'll find that yes, in fact, the sales status was updated to no show. All right, let's try one more, which is going to happen a lot. A lot of folks are saying, well, what happens when I got a lead and it's for a future date and that date's not here yet? So, you know, what status can I put on an appointment that I haven't had an opportunity to visit with or present to yet? So we're going to show you that here. And we have a couple of those. So let's go on into lead number 221-327. And that's Stephen Smith. And Stephen Smith actually is one of those opportunities where the presentation is out. Today's date is the 29th. This presentation is scheduled for tomorrow, the 30th. So I've got a little screen there. Let me shut that down. So again, we want to hit the page down key to get down to sales status. And as you can tell, folks, I just hit the page down key and my system's a little delayed. And I know you guys experienced this in the field, so just be patient, okay? Here we go. Sales status is now highlighted, and its current status is an I. F2 to open up the options screen again. And let's look around for some possible updates that might fit this opportunity. So as you see here, it's an FA sales status with which stands for future appointment. So that's it. Hit enter. Again, the to-do list comes up. Not important. If you want to put the date of the actual appointment, go right ahead. If not, just hit F4 to get out of it. Sales status is now populated with the correct status code, which is future appointment. Hit the down arrow to lock it in. You get the blank screen, okay? Let's hit page up, just to double check that in fact the system took, and there it is, sales status FA. All right, let's do one more, folks. I think you're getting the hang of this. Lead number 221579. Enter. Again, Mick Clemensos. Gosh, sounds like the guy in The Godfather. Okay, page down to get the sales status. Again, the status is currently an I. This appointment is scheduled for the very last day of the month, so we got to change that to future appointment. F2 to get our available options. We're going to come up to FA, future appointment, enter. Again, we're going to F4 out of the to-do list, and there we go. Sales status is currently FA. Let's hit the down arrow to lock it in. Page up to make sure it is taken, and it in fact has taken. So folks, that's it. All right, very simple to update these leads. So just be mindful that we want to make sure that when you get your detailed lead report each night, glance over it obviously for any discrepancies that you need to take care of, but as importantly, check the status of your leads, and any eyes that you see in that sales status column, be sure to update that night to complete your sales responsibilities for the day. Well, that's it for me, and that's the video tutorial on how to update sales leads. As always, if you have any detailed questions, please feel free to give your sales manager a call, and we'll walk you through it. Okay, folks, have a good day.